Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to my channel. About to get into some LA Noire. Hope you enjoy. Hold on, I gotta remember which one I was in.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going. Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Homicide. You know you made it.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Yeah, I'm thinking moving up to a 45. Stop with one
Take a left.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
Amen.
From experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
All right, let's get into these clues.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Request to Washington for a fingerprint check.
What we got here? What's in the trunk?
Empty.
Damn. Thought they were gonna have a couple pounds of the good stuff in there. Missing one
Must
of
have
the
taken the
flags.
flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Left that thing sitting on bricks.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. Combination
Property of
wrench.
Dewey Brothers.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
We gotta call something in. Can we get something on that?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was
Let's
dumped
go
in his
talk to this
backyard,
guy.
after all.
See what he has to say about it.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
That's a familiar face. I just can't place his name.
What exactly happened here, Mr.
Got
Jacobs?
what movie I seen him in.
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
All right. Ask him about that witness report. Let's go.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Man, fam. You had to say it like that, though, but yeah, that's most likely the truth.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do
A
not.
little racist. That's about them Hispanic suspects.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Possible suspect. Let's see.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You keeping a straight face.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Vehicle stripped of parts.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Nah, bro, look at that face. Yeah, he definitely hiding something.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal
Rider
statement.
4, baby.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
All right. What do we have to do now? Jacob Brothers Jacob's backyard. Oh, no. Dewey Brothers. Gotta go to the Dewey Brothers. What's this?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details
Dewey
on a
brother.
William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Let's run that name by R&I.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
We're going to go to the Dewey Brothers dealership first. See what's cracking over there.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
I don't know what's going on.
Chateau and Valencia.
Pile up.
Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off street to help unit to
Two car pile up.
identify.
That was weird.
105 North Avenue.
Oh, my driving kind of... That was questionable right there. These big old things kind of hard to handle. That's what she said.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Yeah, we about to get some bullshit.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Let's go.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Let's see. They obviously want us to look at the wrenches, so let's see what else is in here. Nothing, I guess. Let's go to these wrenches.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
All right, 2 more. Let's see. Is that nope?
That's not right. 1 left.
All right. That's
Gabriel
the one that's
Delgado
missing.
is
That was
missing
at
a
their
3/4.
crime scene. Let's go get him.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Association with Valdez.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
That's a lie.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
We saw your name in that notebook, buddy. That's BS.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
All right. Let's see. Where's Delgado, buddy?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Nah, them shifty ass eyes, buddy.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves your head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm going to kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
All right. Let's talk about that wrench.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
You hiding something, bruh. All right, you bringing out the bad cop again.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you
Your
just
car
don't know who you
salesman,
can
but
trust
honest
these
is not
days.
one of the things you hold.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
Qualities, I mean.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
All right, let's get back to it. Where are we going? I'm not using this question. Location. Where are we going? Let's go to the station. Yeah.
You could have killed him.
It's his business. He saw this big ass car.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So
You
things
gonna
would be
stop right in
popping
front
out
of
of
me.
the screen.
Yep, that's that rock star traffic right
That's
there.
ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
Look real hard.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot.
Hey, isn't that the cop who shot the
About
All right,
time.
another round of
Are you
Cat
the
Bad
senior
Cat.
officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Yeah, let's see that purchase history, buddy.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Nah, you look kind of shady. Look at the eyes, man. BS. Bad cop.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers, or I'll smack you around the teeth.
Damn.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Theft of consular vehicle.
Consul
Consular,
General,
yeah.
we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Nah, you still looking a little shady, buddy. Bad cop.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
How you know Gabriel?
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
I think it was someone with that notebook. I'm going with accuse.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Yeah, I think it's the notebook.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy.
Notebook tying everybody up.
Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
Yeah, boy, like to throw baby oil party.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
All right, let's get to the next location. Hold on, let me set the location. Why the book isn't coming out? Wow, I think my game just glitched. Let's see if he'll drive us.
You're behind the wheel.
So where you want to go?
Okay. Had to make him drive for my book to come out. Glad that happened because I did not want to restart.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
I don't think he drunk that Red Bull yet.
What the hell is this guy doing?
He didn't get no wings and flew off.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you?
Bruh. You just met her.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Looks like that council, the flag from the
You are
council's
wrong
car.
about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your
All right,
little
there it
one
is.
won't
Wouldn't
be
let
seeing
me
Papa for a
hit X
very
on it.
long time.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Yeah, that's some evidence right there.
Maybe.
He's been at the crime scene. You going down, buddy. You don't read that because he's stealing.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
He said, look at the motherfucking wheels. What's in here?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Nothing. Okay.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Circumstantial.
And a little religious over here.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Yeah, she's taking E for two, literally. Oh, yeah. All right, we hit the jackpot. License plates.
Diplomatic license plates.
Yeah, I think we got our suspect.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Mm-hmm. You definitely the one that left it on bricks. All right, let's go see what she got to say about all this.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did you steal?
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Straight face. Yeah, I think she's telling the truth.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Last contact with Gabriel.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Oh, you lying. Definitely lying. We seen that breakfast in the kitchen.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
What's up with them plates down there?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Look at the little attitude on her face. You lying. Bad cop.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start
about to go.
That sounds like a street
Rag
race to
racing.
me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
Oops. Didn't mean
We
to
know where the
disturb
kid
him.
is. Let's go
Hey,
stop
keep
these
it down,
clowns and
would
get them
you?
off the streets.
My little girl just got to sleep.
Yeah, let's get to that illegal street race.
You know we've got a siren, Phelps.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street.
Not right now.
3 identify.
I'll do that next. Like butter. To that part.
All units in the vicinity. Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle.
I'm on it.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Fighting, go. Fighting.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Maybe chill out, bro. I don't even
Getting
want
away.
y'all, man. Ain't about y'all.
You're gonna lose him.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Fucked up, buddy.
Delgado is our boy. Forget
You
the
need to
others.
get out my way, bruh. Alright, time to get Delgado. Let's go. I messed up. I gotta get down there in the LA River. Oh, that's how you do that. No, that siren is annoying.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
You're gonna die, Garacho.
Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford.
You the one with no trunk? I'll pop this trunk.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
You could be shooting out the tires, though. Yeah, don't make me chase you. Oh.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon.
Wrong game.
Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Yeah, that's how you do that. The consul's car, 5-star. 17 clues found and 13 questions answered correctly.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
All right. I wanted to make this a short one. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Like, sub, and hit that notification bell. Thank you.